I'm Amy Napoli. I am the CEO of the Bellevue-Harpeth Chamber of Commerce, and I live in Riverwalk in Bellevue. Well, I was not a very active person. I was kind of a, I guess you would say, couch potato. I wasn't doing any exercise, and I wasn't really paying attention to what I was eating, and just had a regular life. I was very busy with my job and my daughter and my family and other activities and that sort of thing. So it wasn't a priority at that time. And well, I had decided at that time that I was not happy with the way I felt. I wasn't happy with the way that I looked. And I realized that, getting older and trying to take care of a young daughter, that I really needed to do something about myself, about my health, and about my fitness, and certainly about weight loss. I think I was kind of in denial about how much weight I had put on. So I looked around and just started asking questions from other people in the community about personal trainers, because I knew that was probably the way I wanted to go, instead of just joining a gym, because I didn't think I would have the motivation to get up and go do it on my own. I tried that before, and it didn't work very well. So I interviewed with Daniel one day after getting a recommendation on Facebook, actually, and I felt really comfortable with him, and I liked the environment here and the atmosphere, so that's why I decided to come back. Well, the orientation was impressive to me. I thought that was a really good part of what you guys do, just allowing us to come in and hear about the program. And the FMS testing, that was really impressive to me, because it made me feel like you guys knew what you were doing, first of all, that you had some idea of what was going on, and that it was going to be personalized to my situation at the time, and not just kind of like a cookie cutter program that you guys were throwing everyone into. And then the first week, I was a little nervous, and I was a little distressed, I think, at the level of fitness that I was at the time, which was none. So I felt very comfortable with the trainers, and I felt very at home and at ease. So my first impression was that this was a very caring group of people that really were concerned about their clients and personalizing the program to each person. So it made me feel very comfortable and happy for us. But there was so much information about nutrition and eating better and making better choices. I've also learned that you don't have to be perfect at everything that you do. That you really just have to keep trying and keep moving and keep getting better, and stay motivated, and that everything isn't going to happen overnight. That this is a lifelong process, and it's not something that's a quick fix or an overnight success thing. It's just, it's really about bettering yourself as a person and taking care of yourself. But as far as other gyms, I've belonged to other ones in the past, sporadically, and I just always walked in and felt like here's this humongous, pile of machinery and all these people and running on treadmills, and I was like not motivated to go, because I didn't feel like I was getting any assistance or any help in what I was doing. And what I really like about MUVFit is, and what keeps me accountable, is having to make an appointment and having to put it on my calendar. And I do it every week, and I schedule my life around that now, instead of having my life and then throwing in fitness and exercise, every once in a while. And then the personal relationships that we have with our trainers, and they're just great people, and they really care about us, and they're fun. And I like the fact that they are very specific about, if I'm not doing something right, they will show me what I'm doing wrong, or they'll move me, and they pay attention. They're not just here to stand over in the corner and fold their arms while we're exercising. They're standing and watching us and paying attention to what we're doing. And that's very motivating to me because I feel like I'm accountable to not only myself, but I'm accountable to the people that are working with me. My body has transformed quite a bit. The level of strength that I have, I feel like I'm able to do a lot more things physically that I couldn't do before. I find that doing regular, everyday tasks are much easier, and obviously I'm a lot stronger. My muscles are a lot leaner, and I've also had quite a bit of fat loss. Current weight, I think I'm down about 35 pounds. So I'm very happy with my results, and I love coming here, and I plan on continuing to do it as long as I can. I would say try it. Do the 2-week trial period. That was the first thing that I did, and I don't think I mentioned that earlier, but that was great for me, that I could come in and try it for 2 weeks and not have to make a commitment at that time, just to kind of see how I felt about it, see if it was something I could actually do. I was really scared that I couldn't do it, and I found out that I actually could, and I would tell anyone, if you're considering changing your life, changing your body, changing your mindset, changing the way that you look at yourself in the mirror, not only physically but mentally. If you're looking for a personalized service and people who care about you and your health and your fitness, then come in and talk to these guys and get to know them and try it out for a couple of weeks. And I think you'll be extremely happy that you did.